You've done all the work to get pre-approved, you've provided all your documents, you've gone out shopping, you've spent your weekends touring homes, and you've found one that you say, this is the one. We want to make an offer. This is the exciting time. This is what it's all for. We've found the house, we're gonna make an offer on it. The strategy of making offers is gonna vary. And I'm not a real estate agent, but they're gonna be the ones who are in charge of negotiating your deal and things like that. But making an offer is really gonna be, do we come in at ask? Do we try to get a discount? My job is to find what's the most effective structure that makes the best financial sense for you. What do I mean by that? A house that's listed at $350,000. You may say, as the buyer, I want a deal. Let's go in and offer them $340,000. Let's say the seller agrees to that. After all the costs, they make $340,000 instead of $350,000. You still put 10% down and paid your closing cost. One of the benefits of maybe not taking a lower sales price is asking that seller to pay a portion of your closing costs. Yes, you're still going to pay $10,000 more for the house, but those closing costs that you're not having to pay have a larger impact to the money that you have on hand right now, that you can make repairs to the home or update the home, things like that, versus only financing $10,000 less might save you 50, 60 bucks a month. There's different strategies that you and your agent can implement that are going to have different impacts to you, and you have to decide which ones are going to make the most financial sense for you. There's also times in the market where you have to look at, is this a buyer's market or is this a seller's market? And what does that mean? In a seller's market, there's really high demand for homes and prices are going up. You're going to be in competitive situations where there may be other families who like the home that you like, not shockingly. The thing is, when you submit an offer, that seller has to review sometimes 3, 5, 10 offers all at the same time to make a decision, who are they going to accept and who's going to get that house. So how do you make your offer stand out? This is where we can look at offering more than the house might be worth. If you're planning on buying a $350,000 house and putting 20% down, maybe you look at buying it for $10,000 more than what the asking price is and only putting 15% down. Now, what's the value in that? The seller makes more money. Your payment is not changed that much by financing a little bit less, but in the next year or two, as the home appreciates, let's say 3%, you've made your money back and you got into the home that you want now. So yes, you're delaying appreciation by a year, but it keeps you from having to go back out and make different offers on a house that you liked a little bit less. I know it might seem counterintuitive to pay more than something's worth, but at the same time, you're getting the house that you want now with the terms that you want now and avoiding the headache of having to go back out and continue to shop. That is one strategy on how to make your offer more competitive. What you really want to try to do, the overarching theme of how do I have a competitive offer or make my offer stand out, is how do you get from offer to closing smoother for the seller so that they get their transaction finished and they get paid at closing day for the house that they're selling. All that to say, there isn't just one way to strategize your offer to make your offer the most competitive. In order to find out what is going to work best for you in your situation, reach out to me, give me a call, let's talk through what you want to accomplish and how we can make your offer stand out in the crowd.